with the Disney investors call, we found out that things are going to slowly start getting back to some sort of semblance of normal life slowly over the course of the next year. Now, when directly asked about digital video, demand, like, hey, I want it now, give it to me, I demand this, put a video on demand, Disney's the one that's like, maybe, but we won't say yes. So it's like, it's been a weird scenario because obviously New Mutants popped up for pre-order, but they haven't addressed it yet, and then they said it's going to be case-by-case basis soon. Whatever soon is, we don't know. What do you make of this? What do you think they're going to do?
Well, I say case-by-case basis means that they're just saying, yeah, New Mutants is going to be on demand.
That's the case.
I don't get why because obviously this still came from the, what did they call it? The shareholders meeting.
Right, the investor call, yeah.
That's the one, yeah. And I don't know how no one asked about New Mutants.
Yeah.
If you bring about on demand, it's like New Mutants literally was on Amazon Prime for half a day the day before.
Yeah.
How did none of you pick that up and ask why it's on there?
See, exactly what I say every time we talk about these types of people. These are the money, I push the pencil down on the paper. I have no idea what you guys are actually making or doing unless somebody breaks it down to me. They had no idea. It's like, why didn't you just ask? It's literally right there. And maybe
unless you're the one flat earther from the last call that was like, oh, LGBT in the Eternals, why? And it's like, shut up, woman.
Oh, Brie Larson. Is it the rumors on the internet true? And Bob Iger, he just goes,
hang up. End call.
Oh, boy. And yeah, that's it. It's a big, just like, why? Like, why wasn't anything mentioned about it? And, they're still saying, oh, we're committed, like, Mulan is releasing in July, okay? Like, that's 2 months off now?
Sorry, Disney, no, it ain't.
Like, what? I understand.
I don't even think they believe themselves.
No, I don't think they do. Like, that's an insane optimism. Like, that's way too optimistic to believe
it's like,
that's going to happen.
We'll use the competitive movie before to gauge how well our movie will do a week afterwards.
Right, a week.
If we still, it's just kind of like, come on, shut the.
No, so
like,
wait,
shush.
Disney, you're telling me you're going to run advertisements all the way, and then if the movie the week before fails, you're going to go, well, let's just cut our losses now and just delay it another 6 weeks. No,
exactly.
Come on. Like, I don't understand what the messaging here is, and I don't understand why they didn't, in the investors call, just announce everything. Like, because they said specifically, they're like, oh, well, as you see with Artemis Fowl, that's going to Disney Plus. That's where you could have dropped the other stuff. Like,
so I think right now, if it wasn't for AMC and Regal, admittedly Regal is a complete puss and chickened out the day after. So, oh no, we'll still show Universal movies, just not the ones that go on VOD. So
yeah,
so you're not going to show them because Universal want to put everything on VOD. Yeah, I think if it wasn't for that, they would have just outright have said like, yeah, we're going to do premium on demand.
Mm-hmm.
Why wouldn't they?
Yeah. Oh, and that's the thing, like, a couple days before the New Mutants thing hit, we literally saw new images and stuff and hype get built up for New Mutants. It's like, wait a second, like, why now? Why? Like, if things are just lining up to point in that direction, and that's what they want to do.
So, let's just say they decide to go, right, it's a case-by-case basis. Every tentpole is not going to go on demand. That's only going to be theatrical. Everything else is going to get both, like what Universal is going to want to do.
Mm-hmm.
Like, New Mutants is not a tentpole movie.
Definitely not.
It's barely in the zeitgeist as it is. It's a meme. It's a joke at this point.
Yeah.
Just drop the damn thing. It was supposed to come out 5 times over already. At this point.
The thing is, like, even my friends that like aren't into superheroes, so like they'll go see the superhero movie and they know what's coming out, but they're into films. Like, they're like, oh, I'm excited for this movie or that movie, or I'm excited for Chris Nolan's next thing. Even they're like, oh, New Mutants is a thing? I'm like, yeah, it's... Oh.
Not really, but yeah, kind of.
Yeah, like, they don't even care. So again, where's the awareness for this movie? And why isn't this movie being tossed out there with some sort of online marketing presence to gauge how well something like this... Because if New Mutants releases and does $100 million... on video on demand for New Mutants, they're going to be like, okay, Mulan can at least quadruple this number easily.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
You know, New Mutants was supposed to be out by now.
Multiple times.
Yeah, like this year, it was supposed to have come out by now. At least in like certain countries, the 1st of April was the release date.
Mm-hmm.
So you haven't moved it. It was supposed to have been out by now. So what exactly are you doing with it? I can't see any rhyme or reason to why they're being so quiet on it. And especially when they say, oh yeah, case by case basis, like New Mutants, which we are going to be putting on digital stream platforms like Amazon Prime.
And again, like, you have other films you specifically delayed, like that Ryan Reynolds Taika movie, New Guy or Free Guy, is it? Which one is it?
Free Guy. Free Guy.
You delayed
which
that.
They said was a massive movie for them.
Yep.
Which, fair enough, I suppose. But
that got pushed to December, like right before Christmas, and I'm like, that seems like that also. But at least that got a date. But that seems like that would have been a good video on demand push. But I don't.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, it's I don't get what case by case means and why they're trying to just cover up the obvious, because New Mutants needs to be the one that I think tests it. Like, that needs to be the one, and clearly something's going on. Are we just gonna like wake up in a couple days and it's just available and like the websites are like, oh, watch it now? It's like, well, that's anticlimactic because now people are just like blindsided by it. Like, you didn't announce it like you did other films, you know, like Warner Brothers. Every day I have at least 2 to 3 people on my friends list that are like, oh, Scoob is coming out, and they share like the new picture or it's coming out on May 15th. I'm like, see, this is kind of like they're building up anticipation. If Disney just drops New Mutants and goes, oh, it's suddenly out there, it might do all right, but it's not going to have that, oh, we now have a concrete date and people can anticipate it. And here's a trailer for on-demand release. Like, they seem like they're doing this backwards, in my opinion. Like, this is the very much anti-Disney way to approach this thing. I just don't get it.
I say I'm not entirely sure what they're doing, but you know, they're clearly scrambling. Like, every date we've gotten so far, none of them are going to drop on those days. There's no chance. Which is probably why they didn't put this out there. But I think they're trying to just figure out how to do on demand.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what strategy? Did you take the Onward strategy, where that, you know, they admitted that, you know, oh, that barely had a theatrical run. It might not have done so great on demand, but it's on Disney Plus now for most places. Not in the UK, but that's a different topic. And so, like, are they trying to do it that way? Like, do we put New Mutants on Disney Plus? Like, do we do 2 weeks on demand and then Disney Plus, or do we just have it just premium VOD?
Right.
Like, do we sell it to iTunes and Prime and do it that way?
See, that's the hard one, right? Because, like, if you put on Disney Plus, you strengthen the value of that service because, oh, XMen movie, the final chapter of this franchise that's bygone, right? It's like, that's kind of cool. But at the same time, you want to test how much money you can make, right? So do you do an onward type of deal? But then again, that's not the same thing because people just know, well, if I wait 2 weeks, I'll just watch it on Disney Plus. Like, they're in such a weird position with that one. Like, it's...
And also, I don't know if there's some X-Men rights deals going on, because you haven't got those movies in Disney Plus in the States, have you?
I don't think so, no.
No, see, over here we do.
Yeah.
So...
Oh, I can't remember who the... I want to say Stars in the United States, the Stars streaming and station. I think they still have some of the movies to the rights, and since they have some of them,
don't HBO have something as well?
Yeah, it's like split up among. It's like the old Star Wars deal where it's like, oh, Star Wars was part of here, and Disney just went and bought it out. They probably don't want to do that with Fox. It's not beneficial, really. So it's like, whatever, X-Men.
And also, like, Disney's not particularly smart with Disney Plus at the minute, which it baffles me, because over here, The Rise of Skywalker is on Sky Store. It's also on Disney Plus. So there's some existing contract in place they couldn't get out of, but they could get enough out of it to get it on Disney Plus for free. So it's like, well, what are you trying to do here? Like, obviously not everyone is going to have Disney Plus,
Right.
But not everyone's going to be paying like the 16 quid on the Sky Store to watch Trolls. So
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on with that. And I don't know. Maybe New Mutants would end up like that and they're just trying to avoid it. I don't know. But
it's going to be just scattershot everywhere. Yeah.
It's like we didn't really figure this thing out properly. And now we don't know what to do with it.
Watch New Mutants exclusively on Crackle.
God. On Quibi. Let's say it to Quibi.
Sony's Crackle on Quibi.
Watch New Mutants on your phone on the app designed for your phone.
Sony accidentally uploaded New Mutants in its entirety to YouTube. Wait, how did that? Who cares? Nobody's going to notice anyway.
God.
God damn. I don't know. Like, I just want to see this movie. At this point, I am so intrigued. I just need this thing in my... I need to see it, okay? That's where I'm at. I just want to get it done. Put X-Men behind me forever. And hopefully end it with something better than Dark Phoenix, which I guarantee this movie will be.
Let's say it can't be worse.
It can't.
It can't be worse.
You cannot be worse. So
yeah, no chance. No chance for it to be worse. But
yeah,
hey, I know. I'm convinced. If AMC and Regal didn't try and rattle everything, being like, oh no, we're gonna boycott. Not gonna boycott, but then they would have been like, yeah, well, we're gonna more than likely do. But they didn't. They kind of half committed to the whole VOD thing, like case by case.
Like, cause I'm not sure, I'm not sure what, cause there's another chain around me that's probably, I think it's Harkins, but I'm not sure what parent company owns them. Cause while this is going on, I'm seeing ads of Harkins saying you can do pickup for food, candy, popcorn, all while you get your movie fix. We'll be waiting for you when you get home. And then you see Regal and them trying to fight over video on demand, and Harkins is embracing it, just saying if you want the complete movie experience, you can get drop off for candy, popcorn, and soda if you want, because they're selling packs.
Yeah.
So according to Google, Harkins is a privately owned subsidiary, so it's not owned by anyone.
Okay. So yeah, they're trying to evolve with the times.
Yeah, we got that going on here as well, and it's kind of smart.
It'll be those places that really rise and shine from all this.
Yep.
Because it's yeah, cool. We'll still show your movie. We're not going to turn away $1 billion franchise.
Because if I remember correctly, the local one near me, they even do parties. So if you want to rent out, if you want to rent out a spot for a birthday, other party, or even if you want a gaming tournament, they allow you to do that too.
Yeah, so that's exactly how it is here, and that's kind of I mean, at some point, all this is going to get figured out, because there is no way AMC can be like, oh, you didn't release New Mutants in theaters, Disney? We're not showing Black Widow and Eternals. Yeah, okay. All right, AMC.
Yeah.
All right, yep.
And AMC and Regal have goofed, because there's already memes of how they're being afraid.
Oh god.
That Starship Troopers where it's the bug's afraid. There's already that going around. It's just that's a goof. No. Well done.
True.
Public relations in the tank.
So thank you for taking the time to watch that video. If you guys would like more content that we offer here for channel members, which you guys can check out in the little join button down below, we do offer additional content, such as exclusive podcasts and topic discussions, our gaming podcast, Star Wars TV series reviews, Marvel show reviews, DC Universe and CW reviews. We offer personal vlogs, backlog reviews of TV shows and movies, video game topics and Q&As, and of course, in one of our best tiers, we offer audio commentaries on TV shows and movies, along with a bunch of other stuff you guys can check out just by clicking that join button and seeing what is on offer.